Racing at Fairview in the Eastern Cape on Friday, and the Gavin Smith yard start off in race 1 with the two runners Bella Atrice and Time for Katie, both of whom showed good pace in their last, and they can show improvement.
Yeah, they can. They showed pace and they have come along at work. Bella Atrice has come along really nicely and she's quite a quick filly, and the other girl back in the quartets.
Fireglow will run against Open Maiden Company in race 2.
I wanted to run in the 1,000. And I wanted to get a little pull at the weights being a filly, so she comes in with a lighter weight, which is going to be to her benefit.
We move to race 3, where we'll see Minstrel Gallery as well as Fly Better, who does look to prefer turf.
Yeah, I actually scratched her last week from the poly. She hasn't taken to the surface, but we'll have to try it again sometime. And the 1,200 does suit her, and she's working well enough to be into the money. Minstrel showing a hell of a lot of pace early and not going through with it, so just cut her right back in trip.
Next up in race 4, Red Centre and Brazilian Storm. And Gav, another two who didn't quite look to enjoy recent poly experiences.
No, you're right. Red Centre, she just doesn't take to the poly and she doesn't travel. 2 starts prior to that, she's beaten Shorthead and half a length, So got a good draw, mile, filly's grass, so she's got to be a big runner. And Brazilian Storm also didn't enjoy the surface, but she's got to get used to it, but working well enough at home to include in the quartets.
King's Crusade in race 5 can bounce back with a cutback and trip and a question of fair, while he loves the mile.
Yeah, he does track and trip suits. He's got to be a runner. Both of them, I think, King's Crusade as well, maybe just went too far with him and he's cut back in trip, and that's more his preference.
Alaskan Fate in race 6 is always a horse to include over track and trip, and she'll be joined by Magna Marta, who has her local debut.
Yeah, Alaskan also scratched off the poly last week, and she's drawn a bit wide here, but it doesn't matter. She comes from midfield back and loves mile turf. Magna Marta, nice big filly, doing good work at home. She's a big, strong girl.
Our listed feature of the afternoon is the Lady Slipper Stakes, and here the yard will have the 3 runners, all of Adita, Jumbo Sana and Successful Lady.
Yeah, Jumbo and Successful coming out of maiden wins, so they've got to pick their feet up. Small but quality field and some hard knocking fillies. Adita doing very nice work, big strong girl. She's a lovely filly, but I think they all got a run to beat Luna Halo. I think she's very well in at the weights, and I've got a lot of respect for her.
And another 3 runners to round up for the yard in race 8. First Origin and Watchtower both take on Older Company. Watchtower having his post-maiden run. First Origin, his first run off of Gelding. And they'll race alongside Great Melody, who's in great form and does look a runner.
Yeah, First Origin also back into the 1,000s, going to suit. And after Gelding, he had a little gallop. May just be in need of a hard race nights, but track and trip he loves. And Watchtower comes off a very nice win. 1,000 metres seems to be where he's happiest at, and we've kept him there. And Great Melody, like you say, is holding form smartly, track and trip suits.
Busy end to the day for the yard with the 3 runners, and they are horses of interest.